We're back. That was quick. And instant fucking improvement. My fucking internet connection was just shitting the bed for some fucking reason. Quick reset and we're all good. Alright. Lovely. That was fucking annoying. Whatever. I can just cut it all up appropriately. It's not the end of the world. We can just keep going. You're like, well, luckily it was only at the fucking start of the goddamn video, so it's not that big of a deal. Whatever. Cut and splice, blah, 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 blah. Editing. But we're back. We fixed the shit. We fixed the problem. I love fixing problems. I love being a tech guy.
Well, clearly we struck a nerve. Go figure that when you cover crime, corruption, and money, it upsets people who like money. This is Bloomberg. Bloomberg likes money. I came out here at 5 a.m. this morning to make sure, and it sure seems like they have a lot of it. Bloomberg filed an illegitimate and...
I like how the security guy was just immediately turning over to him and just starting to be suspicious of him, being like, bro, why the fuck are you bringing that up? That's a little weird. That's fucking crazy. So, they got fucking copyright striked by Bloomberg from... It was a 3.5 hour fucking video talking about, well, crime. Quite specifically, like what I was bringing up earlier, it's the GPU black market, right? Like, I'm trying to think, like, why did Bloomberg fucking copyright strike this stuff? Now I'm very curious to watch the entirety of the 3.5 hour fucking documentary, because I think there's a re-upload of it on YouTube. I think I saw that when I was like looking for this video in particular. I'm curious. I'm very fucking curious. Why are they copyright striking specifically? Like, I'm going to assume and operate under the assumption that it is illegitimate, and we're probably going to go into the reasonings for as to why it is illegitimate, right? Like, I don't think that's like ridiculous or hyperbolic to say.
Valid copyright strike against our 3.5 hour long movie about the AI GPU black market earlier this week, and our attorneys have prepared a response, but it's written in legalese, and I thought it might be better to explain our response to Bloomberg to our audience by using a more universal language.
Real. Holy shit, he's so real for that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like, why were they doing this? Right, is Bloomberg implicated in this? Did they reference an article from fucking Bloomberg? And that's why they're trying to justify the copyright strike? Like, we talked about how dog shit YouTube's copyright system is, and how it is rife with fucking abuse, or for the potential of abuse, because anyone who's incredibly fucking dishonest, because it operates off of a system where it expects the people who engage with it to be honest, that anyone can just kind of do, I don't know, any rigmarole, fucking-McGee type bullshit in order to justify any potential action upon any fucking channel if they just feel like it. Just be like, well, you know what, fuck you. We don't like the way your hair looks. You can go fuck yourself. And they can just do like a copyright strike. Now, generally speaking, in terms of YouTube etiquette and rules, throwing around like copyright strikes like this, bad fucking move. Very, very much so. Like, it will not ingratiate you to anybody whatsoever. Everyone will just despise and hate you for those particular fucking actions and being like, dog, what the fuck is this? Which is why I don't think, well, I mean, Bloomberg is a, I don't know, multi-billion-dollar corporation, I assume. It's run by fucking Michael Bloomberg, and he's a fucking billionaire. That weirdo fucking dipshit. Like, I don't know, is he like personally upset for as to how Gamer Nexus did their documentary or some shit? I have no fucking idea.
Safest thing to do would be to accept the strike, wait 90 days, and then say nothing of it ever again. But first of all, I've got New York's angriest defector who's saying this.
I hope that Steve Burke goes to Bloomberg and gives him a piece of his mind. I hope he has to speak to their legal department. If they don't solve the issue, I hope he finds a lawyer. If he doesn't find a lawyer, I'll find one for him. This is bullshit.
Hopefully he doesn't copyright strike me. And secondly,
that's crazy.
Does that sound like us? To just say nothing of it ever again? you can get a free copy of our movie included with backer tier orders on store.gamersnexus.net. Our content is pushing enough buttons that large corporate bootlickers are abusing copyright systems to take it down. Just like the black market GPUs, you can get your own black market copy of the first ever Gamers Nexus full feature movie on the store by buying one of our backer tiers. These include different types of products like our—
Listen, yes, I guess we got into the ad portion. Yes, you should probably support Gamers Nexus, yada yada yada. I want to get to the fucking video. Support them in their lawsuit against Bloomberg, that fuckwit. I agree.
operations. Bloomberg said it wasn't appropriate to call them with questions. They must prefer the old-fashioned way, face-to-face conversations.
With every sound finishing like that, please don't bring Bloomberg into your business.
Oh my fuck, they... It's a fucking vlog going into Bloomberg's office? Yo, that's fucking crazy. Excuse me, sir. Please don't bring your business into Bloomberg office. Dog, the corporation that you currently work for just did an illegitimate fucking copyright strike on a fucking 3.5-hour documentary. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's all.
But they're the ones who brought us into their business.
How's that?
Because they filed a copyright strike on us. Bloomberg filed a copyright strike that deleted our NVIDIA AI GPU black market smuggling investigation video from YouTube. They claim the reason for this is that we had an attributed clip of US President Donald Trump speaking about the unban of NVIDIA's H20 GPU, placed at minute 22 until 23:15 in the video, which includes some of our own studio recordings.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me, man? Really? Are you fucking for real, bro? Dude, this is why I've said this before, but like investigative journalism within America is completely and utterly fucking dead, right? Given how like corporatized and privatized media is within America, you can't do investigative journalism like this unless it's like independent outlets that are doing investigative journalism. People like Ken Klippenstein do very, very good jobs at investigative fucking journalism, right? And it's typically, like, left to the fucking fringes because if you do investigative journalism into powerful people, you're going to find a lot of shady and corrupt stuff. Well, those shady and corrupt business dealings that those individuals might be doing, they might not be too happy about their potential gravy train being interrupted from it being exposed in the way that it is. So very, very often, investigative journalism is heavily fucking frowned down upon within the United States of America, and it gets cracked down upon vociferously if it's mostly looking into specifically the fucking gravy train, because America's all about making that fucking money, baby. They all want that fucking paper.
Voiceover. The clip we included is absolutely 100% within our fair use rights for inclusion and is not a creative work by Bloomberg. It is not copyright infringement. It's allowed. This was an abuse and continues to be an abuse of the copy strike system on YouTube by Bloomberg. Our attorneys have sent Bloomberg a demand letter and have filed a counterclaim with YouTube. YouTube has accepted our counterclaim, which means our video will go back online in about 10 days, unless Bloomberg produces evidence to YouTube that has filed a lawsuit against us. Presently, they haven't done that. When we reported on what the United States president said and used the TV—
Are they actually going to do that? Like, really? Are they gonna... I don't like, because like you said, like I think Gamers Nexus said, yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that, right? Saying like, yeah, I could have just take this sitting down and just be like, okay, well, fuck my life, bro. They're deciding not to do that. They're gonna make a bit of a fucking stink about this, although there is a potential chance that this could fucking backfire, depending on how big of a stink. Now, I totally agree with the fact that they're going to make a fucking big... they should make a big fucking stink about this shit. Because, honestly, fuck what fucking Bloomberg did about this. Like, they're copyright striking a video for a public fucking clip of Donald Trump. And they're copyright striking based off of that? Really? Was that footage from fucking Bloomberg? It was stuff from the fucking White House fucking press video, bro. Like, are you for real? That's what they're justifying the copyright strike on? That's complete utter nonsense. No, there has to be some ulterior fucking motive. You'd bet that they win that lawsuit? Would they? I mean, this is pretty fucking egregious, Alex. I mean, like, could this be, like, akin to, like, not Bloomberg? Oh, you're talking about Gamers Nexus. Right. Because I was about to say, like, I don't think Bloomberg fucking wins this. There's already precedent for stuff like this, right? Like, with the Ethan Klein lawsuit. Like, they're gonna get fucking destroyed. There's no fucking way they're gonna do a countersuit. That doesn't make any sense. Like, that would be crazy if they were to do that.
TV clip to prove he said it rather than just ask you to take our word for it. It was newsworthy, transformative. It included reporting and criticism, conveyance of news, technical context Bloomberg does not provide, especially given its tragic history with fucking up the super micro story, and even included parody near the claimed area. Bloomberg struck us over about 0.5% of content, and that part was under fair use. And we're not the only ones who think so. Friend of the channel and consumer advocate Louis Rossman had this to say.
This is a really slippery slope to go down. What, are we just going to accept this is normal, that if one outlet records the president speaking, that outlet now has a monopoly on who is able to quote the president? It's insane. How are you supposed to demonstrate and prove that the president said this in your video if you can't use my recording of the president speaking? And if fair use is to mean anything at all, it would apply to when the commander-in-chief of the United States is speaking on a topic of relevance to a documentary. What is fair use for if you can't use it to quote the president speaking?
He's not alone either.
That's a really good fucking argument there by fucking Lewis. Like, you can't use, like, footage of the fucking president fucking speaking at a press conference, which is public, like, domain? Like, that's public fucking media, right? Like, they can just, like, because I'm assuming, what, did they use, like, NPR footage or stuff like that? Or something from, like, C-SPAN? That's public fucking broadcasting. That is free for fucking public use. And they're going to do a lawsuit over public fucking broadcasting. That's crazy to me. They're, like, there is no fucking... Given how fucking conservative, like, the Supreme Court is, and all the courts are in general, there's no fucking way they're going to let that shit fly. Like, if Bloomberg were to bring in, like, some kind of a countersuit to this, a judge would look at this, probably laugh at it, and be like, the fuck is this shit? And throw it out immediately, because it's complete nonsense. I don't know, like, I'm not sure which state Gamers Nexus operates off of. That's also another good question, because this could potentially fall within anti-slap suit stuff, right? Like, anti-slap suit shit? That's crazy. Yeah, someone might want to tell Donald Trump that Bloomberg thinks they own the copyright to his press conferences. Yeah, I don't think the big orange man will be too particularly happy about that. Be like, what the... I never said that Bloomberg owns the copyright to my press conferences. What the... Pam, we need to sue Bloomberg for them thinking like this. They're being insubordinate and churlish.
Coverage from copyright attorney Leonard French also explores this topic.
If I'm right, and I'm right a lot, then the Gamers Nexus video is objectively a fair use, and it will be just a matter of how at this point. How do you convince Bloomberg to drop the claim? How do you get YouTube to put the video back up?
Copyright strikes are serious. You get 3 of them until your channel is terminated by YouTube. Abuse of this system also acts as a suppression, because if Bloomberg doesn't intend to file a lawsuit, it still gets the benefit of suppressing us for around 12 to 13 total days, which obliterates video momentum even if it does go back online. And it certainly helps them drive more views to their competing video in the meantime. You can see here that...
Yeah... There it is. They're fucking mad about the fact that their video is not doing as well as Gamer Nexus's. There it fucking is. What fucking slimy little fucking freaks, dude. Because, again, if this is allowed to go through, and there's no fucking shot that this is allowed to go through, it's gonna create a arms race. And you know who are the people who are going to suffer from this primarily? It's going to be independent fucking media and independent YouTube channels. Because, again, corporations, guess what? They have all the fucking money. They can just file all the lawsuits and copyright claims they fucking want to. They can effectively suppress speech. That is the main issue.
Their views per day dropped by 50% within just a few days of us publishing our AI GPU investigation. The first full day we were offline because of them, their traffic increased by 13% within 24 hours, which is very abnormal for a video that's already been up.
That's
the
fucking
timeline is simple.
wild.
A $15 billion per year publication, Bloomberg filed a copyright strike claiming 75 seconds out of 209 minutes of content, all of which our attorneys will vigorously defend as transformative and fair use. The claim seized our ad revenue. It'll give it to the $15 billion per year mega corporation, Bloomberg. We called Bloomberg attorneys to confirm it was them and not a spoofed filing. Bloomberg's attorneys manually confirmed with us the copyright strike and then barked at us on the phone because they said it's inappropriate.
They actually were the ones who filed the filed the fucking strike claim? No. Dude. Like, again, this is something that you should just make a big fucking stink out of, because it's just like, dog, you are blatantly fucking abusing the system because you're just mad that your video didn't do any better. Stay mad, get bent, get owned, you fucking losers. That's so fucking wild, dude.
Appropriate for us to call them. Our attorneys helped us file a counterclaim on the same day. Next, I asked Vitaly what he's doing 12 hours from now. At 5 a.m. on Friday, August 22nd, Vitaly and I went on our next big adventure, got on a plane to New York City, and went to meet our new friends. This is one of them. This unmarked Bloomberg security guard followed us around and monitored us across multiple city blocks while we were nearby. Where's their logo?
On the left, yep.
Is it in shot? Is that? We're not from Bloomberg. the public sidewalk, so. And you'll even see him regularly appear in the background of some of our shots, as we must have made someone very uncomfortable with our presence.
I think he'll bring in the backup.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he coming back out? So I think what we'll do is...
That's fucking wild! Dude, we have to be inherently suspicious about this man with long hair. We gotta make sure he's not trying to break into Bloomberg offices. Bro is just like standing on a fucking sidewalk trying to get a shot for the YouTube video. Dude, public sidewalk. You can just stand there and just loiter. Fuck it, it's a public sidewalk. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? He's not on private property.
Just to be extra safe, I'm gonna walk on the street in that turn lane, just so I'm 100% not on their property. If you want to follow me, and then I'm gonna stop on the other side of this. You know, this block they have on the ground where it changes. I'm gonna go on the other side of the sidewalk. While we were in the area, a Bloomberg employee said this. By 11 a.m., we got to say hi to Bloomberg security.
Wait, really? A Bloomberg employee said it was fair use? Dude, there's no way they're going with the countersuit, especially with this video coming out. No fucking shot whatsoever, bro. If they, like, unironically, if they actually decide to go through with this, they're gonna get cooked. It's gonna be crazy, dude.
Bloomberg security.
By 12 p.m., we saw our copyright counterclaim was approved by YouTube. 1 p.m., Bloomberg told us we have to ask them permission anytime we show Bloomberg, and then admitted to us that Bloomberg retroactively changes its content after publishing, which is very interesting for a whole new host of reasons that we'll save for the future. Around 3 p.m., Bloomberg told our...
That's a little interesting, so they can constantly retroactively change their content, and if you try to refer any Bloomberg content... Well, this is good for me to know. I'm never fucking going to referencing any shit from fucking Bloomberg. Fuck that shit. Like, yeah, I'm not fucking risking that shit. Absolutely the fuck not. No, like, why? Like, why would you fucking do this? Even if it's, like, fair use and fair claims. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, and it's over public broadcasting of Donald Trump's fucking press briefing. Not even Bloomberg fucking footage. That's insane, bro. No, they're just fucking mad about the fact that their video is not doing as well as Gamer Nexus's. That's what it is. They're just mad. Like, stay mad, get bent. You're a fucking loser. Actually, like, this is fucking insane, bro.
Attorneys that they'd be happy to release the strike if we pay them a licensing fee in what felt to us like a shakedown. It's interesting to us because we've covered Bloomberg reports a lot in the past. I've appeared on their podcast and made them money. So it's interesting because Bloomberg didn't have a problem with us.
He appeared on one of their shows. Oh no! Dude, why would they do this? Like, wait, how many fucking views does this shit even have, right? Like, okay, I'm curious. YouTube. No fucking shot, bro. Let me see. Gamers Nexus. I mean, the view count is going to be inaccurate now because it's been re-uploaded, right? Like, that's our channel could be deleted. 154k views. I assume this is a second channel. Maybe side channel. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm assuming that it probably had way more fucking views. What about if I just say Bloomberg China AI? Fuck it. Oh, there it is. 311k views. Bro, you people are fucking getting bent over the fact that over your fucking 311k view video over one that probably got way fucking more. Fuck, that's some of the fucking biggest loser ass petty shit I've seen in a while, dude. That's crazy, man.
Us covering them in the past. So we started trying to figure out what motive Bloomberg could possibly have for an illegitimate copyright strike. Bloomberg has teams of lawyers. Maybe they're used to steamrolling smaller media. Maybe they're pulling the ladder up after them, or maybe they're nervous, jealous of new media that's more agile and more capable of getting the job done. We're not really sure what their motive was, but we came out here to try and figure it out. As one possibility, maybe Bloomberg copyright struck our video because it recently had a failed attempt to do what we did successfully. It flew all the way out to China to try and find AI GPUs and server racks, failed to do so, had its access revoked, and then filmed a bunch of footage of sand in a desert. So could it be...
Oh no! Damn. They just got fucking owned, dude. That's crazy. Could it be an auto copyright strike? No, the attorneys confirmed that it was Bloomberg themselves who fucking filed it. That was not automated. Someone working for Bloomberg filed a copyright strike. That makes it way fucking worse. Yeah, that is so fucking stupid of them to do. Why would they do that? And I assume more than likely, I'm trying to think, they also went to China to take a look at the AI GPU servers. Gamers Nexus was successful in getting in and, well, doing their fucking documentary series about this. But then, why did Bloomberg get their access revoked? That's a little curious. We know how tight China tends to be in terms of, Western media outlets, right? Makes sense. They are more than likely going to present hostile narratives and be hostile to the state of China more than likely. So it makes sense that they have a much tighter fucking control over which Western outlets are going to be able to go in and do fucking investigations, right? That's not ridiculous or hyperbolic to say. So makes a lot more sense because they want to make sure that a lot of the info is going to get filtered through the state specifically and have approved fucking narratives be the main stuff that's going to get broadly reported within Western media. So it's not ridiculous or hyperbolic to say that maybe Bloomberg did something that the state, I don't know, what got ticked off by, revoked their access and just didn't fucking trust them anymore. I don't think that's ridiculous to say.
Because of their pathetic botched attempts at doing what we did when they flew out to China, were unable to find anything they went looking for, filmed a bunch of sand in a desert, failed to provide any answers to the questions they were asking, and then came back empty-handed. Bloomberg's own viewers certainly had questions. They wrote things like this. Why is this a story? Bloomberg's big investigation is just China's building some data centers. We don't know what chips they use. Groundbreaking journalism. If you don't know, then you don't have a story. Reporting without any information. WTF, I thought they would actually show us real chips being used. Worthless information. By the way, that information I found on satellite maps as well without wasting so much money. And the best one, quote, the entire video, basically, Bloomberg don't know. So while we don't know exactly what Bloomberg's motive was, it certainly seems like not knowing is enough of a foundation for them to publish a story. Maybe it's not, because their video gets more views from copyright striking our video. Maybe also, it's just a coincidence that the first time Bloomberg has a problem with our reporting, it has to do with what we think is underground government corruption by NVIDIA, which just happens to be a big sponsor of Bloomberg. Bloomberg's
yeah, it's, I think that's probably what it is. You're going after the fucking money. Like I said earlier, the reason why a lot of investigative journalism struggles within the United States of America is because corporations, they got all the fucking power and the money right now. If they want to crush any form of investigative journalism that's not within whatever pre-approved pro-corporate sort of route, they're going to do everything possible to crush it because, again, it fundamentally puts at risk a lot of the sort of sponsorship ties and whatnot that a lot of these particular companies operate off of. Because, like I said before, if the money is under threat, there's going to be people that are going to push back on it vociferously, especially within corporate America.
Financial interests are so intertwined with NVIDIA that it has an entire page dedicated to NVIDIA's sponsored content. Bloomberg's sponsored, paid-for content goes through great lengths to market NVIDIA's products, and in particular, its AI products that we've frequently criticized. After all, CEO Jensen Huang frequently appears on Bloomberg. He even had a trip to Taiwan the day after our video was pulled from the internet.
Yeah, there's also, quick fucking reminder. You want to know why your fucking graphics cards are getting fucking shittier and shittier? Because of, all this, AI slop shit that they keep trying to put in. We're using AI to just generate some extra random fucking pixels and shit like that. When I say, you should not be buying any of the fucking 50 series. Don't fucking get that shit, okay? Because it's just gonna be, a huge fucking power sink that you're gonna have to start fucking dealing with, okay? Your motherboard will want to fucking explode, for fuck's sake.
With a lot of local Taiwan media talking about our story in relation to NVIDIA.
透过画面来了解这些晶片如何突破美国的管制，进到了中国的市场。只是没有想到，影片上架没几天就被平台以违反数位千禧年著作权法。
Makes sense that the Taiwanese are speaking about this in particular, since they have a pretty fucking big vested interest within the chips market specifically, which is what a lot of their fucking economy is based off of. Especially since it's China, a hostile foreign fucking neighbor.
遭到无预警的下架， 频道发布了官方声明，说著作权法系统遭到滥用，同时是不是也代表影片内容戳破了什么不能说的秘密呢？
H20, I'm very grateful that the U.S. government, the Trump administration, has approved licenses for us to export H20s to China.
As she said, what
So you're telling me that it's all a pay-for-fucking-play scheme between corporations and the fucking Trump administration, so then they can make a bunch more fucking money being able to export to the Chinese market? It's all because of fucking capitalism in the end? Oh no, oh crazy, I know, dude.
unspeakable secret was revealed. But maybe not. They could be totally unrelated. Maybe there's no bias there at all. Maybe NVIDIA isn't pulling any of its own strings. Perhaps instead, Bloomberg didn't like our coverage of China circumventing export controls because Bloomberg wants to protect its access to China. Bloomberg has been accused of suppressing its own China coverage in the past because it has a large presence in China to protect, with the Financial Times and New York Times both reporting on this. Maybe, as Lewis...
God, that's so... And yeah, like I said before, it's all about fucking capital interests in the end. Very, very good. Damn, fucking Michael Bloomberg wants to, with his own journalistic fucking outlet, wants to suppress any potential investigative attempts into his own fucking corrupt dealings with the Chinese government and the Trump administration as well. Say it ain't so.
Highlighted. It's because Bloomberg has been accused of trying to ruin reporters, including threats to financially devastate families, that's a quote, for challenging coverage in China. It could also be because Bloomberg is sponsored by Singapore's government, which happens to be one of the major channels we showed through which GPUs are smuggled into China. Maybe it was because recently they wrote a sponsored post wherein they praised PayPal's business growth and gave PayPal's CEO a platform. PayPal, of course, being the company that we recently filed a lawsuit against alleging theft from content creators. But maybe it's not that either.
That's crazy. They even have a suit against fucking PayPal for stealing against content creators. Damn, PayPal, you ain't catching a fucking break, bro. First, all the bullshit with itch.io. Now you're stealing from fucking other content creators because of, I don't know, whatever fucking bullshit that you're probably engaging with. Fucking crazy. Yeah, bro is laying down the law.
Perhaps Bloomberg copyright struck us because it wants to maintain control over a single platform to filter all political commentary through, disallowing the re-reporting of that commentary from presidents or politicians through a different political lens. No, that'd be state.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you might be kind of hitting a particular nail on the head there, Gamers Nexus. I don't know. Damn, are you telling me that journalistic outlets and privatized media within the United States of America will do anything fucking possible to make sure that they maintain media narratives and control purely for the fact that they just want to make sure that they are the main ones who are the beneficiaries of that political control and media, so they can make a ton of fucking money and make sure that they have constant access to those that they are reporting on? That it's all fundamentally about maintaining systems of control and hierarchy in the end? I'm saying it ain't so. I mean, listen, Gamers Nexus here, bro fucking said it, dude.
Controlled media behavior. That'd be like propaganda and manipulation of the U.S. populace and their ability to consume sources of information about their own government. The truth is, we're not sure why they chose to copyright strike that video. It sure seems, though, like they have a lot of reasons to do it, and not one of them is a valid, legitimate copyright claim of the clip that they flagged. And so we called Bloomberg Legal to confirm that BloombergTakedowns@gmail.com was in fact controlled by Bloomberg. And I was met with a rude response from the legal team, telling us that we needed to communicate to them only through lawyers. But they did confirm that this is a Bloomberg.
You needed to communicate with them all? Dude, fucking suck my dick, bro. Like, what do you mean? They were just looking for some confirmation.
You have to do it through a lawyer. We're gonna do some, technocrat bullshit to try to be, stupid and annoying about this. Nah.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. No, we were doing so
Bloomberg
well.
Address. And they also confirmed that they manually reviewed the strike. They, in fact, manually reviewed the strike while I was on the phone with them. So someone has looked at this. And since they won't let us ask them questions via the phone,
YouTube
I guess
shooting the bed
we'll
again?
just do it here. The outcome of walking in those doors with a camera. But you never know, and it's worth trying. In fact, when we researched it before flying out there, we found an article from Business Insider where their reporter said he got yelled at just for taking photos of sculptures in the lobby. Let's not pretend that getting kicked out would be a shock. But again, we wanted to try and get someone from PR or legal downstairs. We're here for an interview. Bloomberg.
Oh, by the way, when I said that it's not just Factorio, I think it might be something fucking wrong with my with Windows. That's what it means. Yeah, small blip. Okay, we're just gonna we're having another fucking blip. Dog, I have no idea. I swear to God, if this is because like I'm still staying on fucking Windows 10, even though consistently I have been like getting fucking bombarded with like notifications from Windows itself. I'm hardwired into a fucking adapt. It's not the internet. It's Windows. It's Windows that's doing this shit. But I am hardwired into a Wi-Fi adapter because my fucking annoying ass parents constantly complain about like, you can't have this particular wire on the ground. We hate that. And it's just like, I can just like string it across and just because I want to fucking be hardwired in. No, you have to use this adapter. I'm like, all right, go fuck yourself then. Whatever. My hatred of my fucking parents is sometimes it is incredibly palatable. It is on another level. But let's just fucking continue with this shit.
Own government. The truth is, we're not sure why they chose to copyright strike that video. It sure seems though like they have a lot of reasons to do it, and not one of them is a valid, legitimate copyright claim of the clip that they flagged. And so we called Bloomberg Legal to confirm that BloombergTakedowns@gmail.com was in fact controlled by Bloomberg. And I was met with a rude response from the legal team, telling us that we needed to communicate to them only through lawyers. But they did confirm that this is...
You know, you have to make sure to do this through only specifically lawyers. We're not gonna, we're just gonna be like really stupid and fucking annoying about this.
But we'll give you the information anyway.
But you have to do it through a lawyer next time.
Like, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Complete utter fucking nonsense.
Is a Bloomberg address. And they also confirmed that they manually reviewed the strike. They, in fact, manually reviewed the strike while I was on the phone with them. So someone has looked at this. And since they won't let us ask them questions via the phone, I guess we'll just do it here. Look, we can all predict the most likely outcome of walking in those doors with a camera, but you never know, and it's worth trying. In fact, when we researched it before flying out there, we found an article from Business Insider where their reporter said he got yelled at just for taking photos of sculptures in the lobby. Let's not pretend that getting kicked out would be a shock. But again, we wanted to try and get someone from PR or legal downstairs. We're here for an interview. Bloomberg with Paul. My ID? Yeah. Should we call Madeline? Would also work. We were asked to sit while they phoned the two lawyers whose names I gave. Like, this guy's important. This guy knows like a lot of politicians, and I'm curious to see what they'll do. After what felt like an eternity, the lawyers sent security down. Again, no surprise. Hi.
Bloomberg security.
Okay, and are you able to see if they're able to slot us? Okay, thank you. Security clearly was given their side of the story, and we recognize he probably doesn't get paid enough to deal with this shit, so we kept everything polite while explaining our side and just asked if he could try to make contact with them.
Okay, John. All the business is related into, but apparently you posted some kind of video that has some Bloomberg content in it. I think so. Yeah, and they listen, they have no issue. You seem like nice guys. All they ask you is that, whatever's out there is about that. Please don't bring Bloomberg into your business.
But they weren't brought into the fucking business. They weren't. It's been proven at this point that this has nothing to do, unless I guess every single press conference done by the Donald Trump administration is now all just part of fucking Bloomberg. It's wild. Yeah, this is some real fucking copium huffing here. That's being done by fucking Bloomberg. Actual fucking copium huffing. Actually fucking insane just how like mad and salty they are that I guess like their fucking dog shit video just did not perform as well in comparison to Gamers Nexus. Actually insane, bro.
That's all.
But they're the ones who brought us into their business.
How's that?
Because they filed a copyright strike on us. The point of saying it is, it's not I'm bringing Bloomberg into my business. It's actually the other way around from our perspective. Yeah. But I understand I understand you're doing your job. So I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately, they're not gonna meet with you.
I get it. Yeah. We figured
I
we
didn't think so.
We started to drag you down here.
That's all right.
That's
all right.
But I wish you luck with you.
Of course, I feel bad for the
appreciate
security
that.
guy.
All right, thank you for understanding.
Well, no, I appreciate you being cool with us.
Okay. All right, gentlemen.
Take it easy. Of course, the answer was expected. Security guy's not involved in this. He's just some guy. I'm sure he gets paid a fraction of what the assholes who filed that claim get paid. Like a fraction of what those assholes get paid. So it's not his fight. It's not his fight. But we did get one really hard-hitting interview with a notorious street gangster. They call him the Pigeon. Sir, what do you think about Bloomberg? They're right across the street, sir.
Sir, what do you have to say about this, Mr.
No
Pigeon?
comment.
No
No comment
comment
at
from
all.
the Pigeon.
And even though neither interview subject would speak to us, including this more important one, it's not like this was a wasted trip.
What now, Steve?
I didn't really pick that far. I don't know. We can get pizza and then get home before 5 p.m.
Okay, let's go then.
All right, New York pizza.
Based
It was pretty cool
pizza.
meeting a few fans around New York and learning about their computers.
Yo, you the gamer Nexus guy? Dude, my NCXT 8-1.
Oh, really?
Because of you.
Oh, nice.
I'm in, bro.
Did you,
I got the second one.
Okay, good. All right. I was like, good. Yeah. As for the movie, the best way to get a
Well,
copy
that's
of it
nice.
right now that's protected from being taken down would
Nice, fantastic. I guess they're just, are they gonna keep going with the fucking lawsuit or something? I guess there's, I highly doubt that fucking Bloomberg's going to present evidence and try to try to counter the fucking countersuit, because again, like, it's fairly obvious why Bloomberg is doing this in particular. They sense that the gravy train might be under some potential threat, so they're trying to protect their fucking assets, right? They're, like I've said before, with a lot of journalistic outlets, if they do any potential like journalistic investigations, anything looking into corrupt dealings, stuff to do with like corporations and stuff like that, anything like corrupt bullshit that's happening with like private equity, tech companies, all this fucking bullshit, their access will immediately be fucking revoked, because unfortunately the corporations are the main guys who call the shots right now.
would be to buy one of our backer tiers to get the supporter packs. These include a free 128 gigabyte USB key for hitting our stretch goal, and that includes a copy of the movie, so you can have a physical copy of it permanently, no matter who tries to take it down. And as for YouTube,
Epic.
the video will theoretically be back online in 10 business days, assuming Bloomberg doesn't try to file some sort of frivolous lawsuit in the meantime. Bloomberg's attempt to kill the movie means we need to kickstart the algorithm to get it circulating again once it's back online.
Let me see. It's been 5 days since this has happened. I mean, there is a re-upload of the documentary itself, I think, on a different fucking channel. I don't know if it's a subsidiary or it's a secondary channel for Gamers Nexus specifically. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what happens in about 5 days. I guess. Like, what day is it today? It's Friday, or it was Friday. Saturday now. So let's say by Wednesday or Thursday. The 4th of September. Yeah, we'll see what happens with this exactly. Like, there's no fucking way. I highly doubt that Bloomberg's going to try to do a fucking countersuit to this. That would be insane if they were.
Millions of people who would have seen the movie in the future may never even know it exists. So to try and get even a fraction of the views that it was on track to get from our back-end statistics, let's blow the movie up as soon as it goes live. Open it on your computer, let it play when you go to sleep, let it play at work, run it while you're commuting, even if it's on mute. Anything to tell the algorithm, hey, wait a minute, this thing's interesting even though it had 0 views for over 10 days. As a community, let's make sure Bloomberg doesn't succeed in what they were trying to do. We don't know the exact date it'll go back up, but it should be again in about 10 business days. As for Bloomberg, we've learned a lot about this organization that we were really curious to investigate. When we get to that, you'll be able to find most of it on our GNCA channel. We'll link that below. You can subscribe to that one if you'd like to get the follow-ups that don't directly fit the hardware theming, although we do have a lead there as well. A huge thanks to our viewers for supporting us and for making all of this work.
Nice. Fantastic. Excellent. So, damn, this is some fucking wild shit that Bloomberg was trying to pull. And it was all because they just got fucking jelly. Like, this is fucking hilarious. And they've had this guy on before on their fucking platform to do fucking tech interviews. Dude, they're so fucking jelly, and they're huffing that fucking copium, and they did that copyright strike. Again, like, in the hypothetical world where this is allowed to go through, it would, which I highly doubt, like, there's been precedent set against stuff like this, so it is rather fucking disgusting that Bloomberg is engaging in this fucking behavior in particular, although, like, I'm not surprised that Bloomberg would engage in stuff like this. Scummy fucking outlet, scummy fucking corporation, scummy fucking dude who also fucking runs the fucking corporation. It doesn't really surprise me at all that they would do something like this. That basically, they're just mad about the fact that they thought that their access was being threatened. And that's more or less, let's be honest here, the lifeblood of a lot of privatized fucking media. And that's overall the main root cause and root problem for as to why stuff like this sort of exists. Be due to the fact that privatized media is the main thing that exists within the United States of America, and is highly dependent on having that fucking access to that particular, say, corporation or state that they need in order to be able to do their fucking stories. They have to kowtow a lot of their potential positions of their reporters to make sure that they don't sort of ruin the access that they have to those particular contacts. We all know with what Trump did with all the different journalistic outlets, just banning them from the White House press corps, and it's just like a complete like right-wing rag of just like idiots and fucking morons who are asking fucking the president and the White House press secretary softball questions. Like, for fuck's sake, Tim Pool was a part of the White House press corps. Like, Tim fucking Pool, that complete utter troglodyte and moron. So that's what it ultimately comes down to. Honestly, if we were to just like wrap this up with a neat little bow, they got mad about the fact that the Gamer Nexus documentary video did a lot better than theirs, and also they felt like their access was potentially being threatened, so they decided to do a salty copyright strike to try to teach Gamers Nexus a fucking lesson. But they made enough of a fucking stink about it, so honestly, I don't think that there is any way, shape, or form that Bloomberg is going to try to follow up with that. They would be insane if they were to do that, like, and would turn a lot of public opinion against them. So, I guess, if the video goes back up, a victory for independent fucking journalism. Let's go for independent fucking media and journalism. Let's go. Let's fucking go. And, well, let's be honest here. Fuck Bloomberg for this stupid ass bullshit. Wait, Boy Meets Mini, do you know who this Matar Chod is? Do you know who this Imelda Padilla person is? I'm curious. Do you know who this is? Why is it 2:30 in the morning? Ugh, I might do the Taylor Lorenz stuff tomorrow then. Oh, she sucks? I've seen the debate of this. Yeah, she fucking sucks, dude. I'm gonna do the Taylor Lorenz stuff tomorrow. The fucking stupid ass problems that I had just fucked with all the shit. Because it's, there's quite a bit to it. Yeah, this article is pretty fucking long. Dude, fucking, it wasn't even the computer. It was just my dumbass internet being fucking stupid. Whatever, bro. Fucking dumb. Actually fucking dumb. I'm gonna do this tomorrow. She replaced someone just as bad, Nuri Martinez, who had a long history of anti-black racism. That's crazy. Damn, these damned white Hispanics, am I right? White people. Fucking white people, dude. Anyway, let's get started with this shit. Pod Johns. I think they had a debate specifically between State Senator Scott Wiener and LA Council member Imelda Padilla. Said she forced an affordable housing project to go down from 6 stories to 3 stories and add in EV charging spaces. Wait, that's a fucking victory in your mind? Why would you say that's a fucking victory in your mind? Are you fucking insane? Like, yeah, dude, I took away a bunch of homes for a bunch of people, all because I wanted to add in some EV charging spaces. Really? That's a fucking victory to you? Are you fucking insane, dude? This man's face, dude. He's in shock. I would also be in fucking shock. I know that he was supposed to be like the debate moderator between Scott Wiener and this, I don't know, dipshit seemingly, that he just had the face of shock. Because Pod Save America bros, they are based in LA, if I recall correctly. So, you know, it makes sense that they're having a lot of talks about like local LA issues. Very interesting. And we just have this, like, again, thoughts like this from like stupid liberal technocrats like her are probably the main reason for as to why, or like, you know, the technocracy for the sake of fucking technocracy, that basically is the reason why a lot of fucking liberal cities tend to be complete utter fucking shit shows. Isn't she pro Abunda and against the red tape that stops housing from being built? Clearly not, because she wants to do, like, I don't know, technocracy for technocracy's sake. Again, like I've said before, the reason why, like, a bunch of annoying-ass fucking liberals are a bunch of annoying-ass fucking liberals, because they'll just do, like, shit like, we're gonna, like, do everything possible to make things worse for the express purposes of trying to regulate, like, 0.2% of the population, because we just want to, like, sit around and just basically do nothing and just do technocracy for the sake of technocracy, and just get in the way of, let's flat out, very good policy proposals. And again, like, a lot of fucking LA, blasted fucking wasteland, okay? Lot of fucking problems in LA. Boy Meets Mini, you can probably attest to what I'm saying here, that there is a lot of parts of LA that are complete utter fucking shit. But what do we have here? Still can't believe that Councilmember Padilla used forcing a developer to reduce the size of an affordable housing project as an example of how she's making housing more affordable for people in her district. That is fucking insane, bro. But what do we have here in the clip?
An emergency. We should all be freaking out about how urgent it is to do anything humanly possible to build housing. Are you focused on what will ultimately make California affordable for the people in your district?
That's a question, right? Like, I don't know what Boy Meets Mini, what district is she in? Is it, like, incredibly fucking expensive? Because, again, we all know why, like, LA is probably like, unaffordable as it is. A lot of it is because of poor fucking housing policy and also a lot of fucking gentrification, right? Basically the idea that if a particular housing project is, like, put up, it is expected for certain people to be moving into those housing projects, and so, well, crazy, basically they'll do, like, pricing out of, like, poor people in terms of, like, say, changing particular grocery stores to more high-end fucking grocery stores to make it such that a lot of the poor people that are living in that district are priced out, basically. Sixth, it's a wealthier district north of LA in San Fernando Valley, more suburban. So a blasted fucking wasteland, then. Thank you for confirming, Boy Meets Mini.
Well, I am. So, for example, I'm bringing a set of tiny homes into an underutilized Metrolink parking station. I didn't have to do any outreach, but I started a neighborhood watch, and I also had a whole town hall related to addressing that component. And there's also an ED1 that's being built on Victory and Balboa.
Dude, I fucking hate her face movements so much, bro. Like, it just exudes fucking snootiness, and it just pisses me the fuck off, dude. Like, dog.
I did, like, these nice little single homes that are very, very affordable on this one thing, you know,
And it's just like, dog, you were bragging earlier about the fact that you reduced half of the size of a fucking goddamn affordable housing project, all because you got some fucking extra parking spaces for fucking electric fucking vehicles, bro. Like, you decided to take away housing for, like, what? And again, like, it's all because of, like you're saying, yeah, exactly, Boy Meets Mini, just to preserve single-family zoning, which is probably one of the reasons for as to why LA is just, like, the complete, utter fucking shithole that it is. A lot of zoning policies and also suburbanite transportation policies as well. LA, you're not getting around anywhere unless you have a fucking car. You ain't getting around anywhere, my dude. You need a car, right? Public transportation, I can only assume, Boy Meets Mini, is probably dog shit within LA. And that's because of a lot of policies that have made it such that, well, you know, it's all more about getting around with the car. So that's pretty cool. Fantastic. Great.
Neighbors wanted me to kill it. But by law, I really have no jurisdiction anymore because it's an ED1.
So the neighbors wanted to kill it. Who wants to make a bet that it's older fucking neighbors? Who wants to make a bet it's because of older people? Very, very, very cool. Many parts of the county are suburban wasteland, but more central parts are going more vertical with time. Thank God. Metro is slowly expanding, but only some areas. Well, at least it's some fucking changes happening.
Right? But
Same thing in Ottawa, by the way, you know? Like, we had like in terms of like public transportation, dog shit, right? Pretty dog shit. A lot of it was got fucking hollowed out by the really shitty fucking mayor and city council within fucking Ottawa when I was living there during university. And then some people got into power and were just like, well, let's actually improve this. Finally, like a subway system, quite literally needed to be able to put in, or got put in, which was pretty decent, you know, and is going to be fucking expanded out further into further parts of the fucking city. Quite literally, you want to know the main reason for as to why train systems were not being implemented in fucking Ottawa? It's because, well, it's because it gets really cold up here and it's the winter. It's like, dog, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. The same fucking train that runs from fucking Carleton University to the south of fucking Glengarry and up to the fucking the, I forget the name of the fucking goddamn station it goes all the way up to, has been running for fucking years. Don't give me any of this fucking bullshit, bro. Complete utter nonsense.
Still, as a team, got together with the developer, and instead of building something that was potentially 6 stories, we got it down to 3 stories. And we also got the developer to also incorporate a few more.
Dude, his fucking face, man. What was it, John Lovett? John Lovett's face, bro. It pretty much, it says everything, dude. This, like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you get, you got the developer to agree to that? Why? Like, you just want to ruin fucking housing for people who need affordable housing? Which is a big issue within LA? Oh, all because, like, some stupid old dipshits are concerned about their property values because it's an obsession with, like, generational fucking value. Complete utter fucking nonsense, dude.
Parking lots and EV chargers. So yeah, I mean,
bro,
I got EV chargers, man.
Thank you, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Dude, like, this is why, if we talk about why liberal cities are fucking shitholes, this is why. Because of motherfuckers like this. Putting in stupid, idiotic, like, like, NIMBY, corporatist fucking, regulations in order to just make it as dog shit as possible in order to be able to live in the fucking city. It is because of motherfuckers like this. Imelda Padilla. And I have no doubt that within the rest of this fucking debate, she probably talked about how, well, you know, it's all about benefiting the fucking seniors and the fucking housing prices of the suburbs that I represent. Because that's what it's honestly all about. Because generally speaking, the people that are going to be going into your city fucking council meetings are 85-year-olds with nothing fucking better going on in their fucking lives. That is why a lot of these fucking dog shit policies are in the places that they are. Because of these stupid, out-of-touch, extremely old, dipshit fucking boomers who say, well, I got fucking mine, fuck you, eat shit, suffer the fucking consequences of it. I have, quite literally, I will never have any fucking sympathy for these old, dumb fucking boomers who basically want to stifle the ability of a new generation to be able to get fucking housing because they're more concerned about maintaining their property values. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. And it's motherfuckers like this who are complicit in that fucking attitude and what is causing the death of American cities. Complete, utter fucking nonsense from this stupid troglodyte. Nice. Alright, I'm not fucking covered. It's 3 in the morning. I don't want to fucking... I'm not... it's too late. It's late. I want to... I have to still edit and do stuff. We're gonna do the fucking... We're doing Taylor Lorenz stuff tomorrow. Is it because I keep playing too much fucking Factorio? I keep playing too much Factorio. I'm just obsessed! I'm addicted again to Factorio. Not like this. I mean, it's a long article, and we're gonna go over a bunch of fucking bullshit from like David Pakman and Tyler Cohen. So yeah, we're gonna do it tomorrow. We're gonna do it tomorrow for sure. So what's up, Beptius? How are you doing, buddy? I am mad. I am mad when basically, like, there's dipshits who know that they're pursuing, like, worse policy for people and just make it way worse for people. Like, these stupid technocrat, like, loser-ass soy dipshits who make the lives of people worse because they're just like, well, I'm just here to represent my particular thing. It's like, okay, fuck off, bro. So fucking stupid. There's only 2 progressives out of LA's 15 city council members. Well, that's gotta go. Where's the big meme shit? I will not be baited by vanilla opinions who put an article headline saying Donald Trump dies at 79. Okay, I will not be baited by vanilla opinions. Fuck you. Although now I'm seeing people who do not bait as much also say that he's fucking died. I don't know what to believe. Wait, is he actually fucking dead? Donald Trump has repeated... Okay, so we know that he's not been reportedly seen for days, with no public appearances scheduled this weekend. Oh my god, is he actually fucking dead? I'm waiting until something's fucking confirmed. I'm waiting until something's confirmed. Because he's apparently not been seen for several days. Dude, if he fucking dies, that's... Well, JD Vance becomes the president. Man. Yeah. Say it real quick, Eptius. What's the wild shit that's going on in Romania? What's our Romania news? JD's gonna take down the Republicans with him. Honestly, I don't even know. Like, JD Vance is slick, but like, I don't know. Yeah, the cult does not really like JD Vance. I don't know. The Romanian president. Wait, is it the far right one? Is the far right one? Is the far right one? Yeah. Also, yeah, classic. Because I am also seeing this trending, right? Trump is dead. Trump died. Where is Trump? Where is Trump? Right? No, another one. Damn. Well. Okay. I mean, he is not doing well. Obviously, we know this, right? He was caught saying dick pics to boys and wanted to meet a boy. Nice meme. The classic. Damn, who would have thought that there would have been diddling being done by some dipshit Romanian politician? I mean, there was... Who remembers the story about that one fucking Hungarian politician who was extremely fucking anti-gay and then got caught at a gay orgy? It's a classic, dude. Classic. Oh boy, it's September. Who the fuck am I gonna raid out to today? Let's see if we can raid out to one-hand politics. Or we below the threshold and can't raid into them. Yeah, well, you know, nice meme. What about Mr. Bashington? Why don't we raid into Mr. Bashington? In Romania, we have PDF file politicians that became shamans and smoking ayahuasca, politicians that go to the beach and pose in Speedos for paparazzi. Yeah, I feel like that's just kind of like the average East European politician experience. I'll be quite honest. Well, anywho, gamers, you know what to do, you know what to say. Transfer ride with the Daho Raid Ba. If you're a non-sub, you do the WoWee with the Daho Raid Ba. Social appreciation, those are into any case. Gamers, tomorrow we're going to be going to a new planet. Finally, Jesus, after, well, an update to a mod and then fixing everything and finally getting everything fucking fixed, we're headed to a new planet. How exciting. We're going to be headed to Moshine because I want maglev trains and I want the big accumulators. That's why. Anywho, I will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, same face. Peace out, gamers.